The vast majority of vehicles sold today do really well in all of the Institute's original crash test programs. This is great news for consumers, and it's only possible because the insurance industry has funded IIHS to do this work consistently for the past 30 years, and the automakers have responded to the testing by improving their designs. What prompted us to begin this testing in 1995 was that our research showed that the types of crashes that were seriously injuring and killing people in the real world were not reflected in the federal regulatory testing requirements. We began running these tests on our own to be able to provide that information directly to consumers. We continued to go back to the field data and look at what types of crashes are seriously injuring and killing people, and we subsequently developed a side impact test, a rollover test, and then we even circled back and did 2 more frontal crash tests to fully round out the protection of occupants for crashworthiness. Nearly 50,000 lives have been saved by the changes that the automakers have made as a result of these crash test programs since we instituted our first test. These numbers aren't just statistics. These lives saved are real people, friends, family, neighbors who made it home after a crash. It also represents about $500 billion of societal economic benefit. We recently conducted a special crash test between a 1996 and a 2026 Chevy Blazer to show the dramatic improvements in crashworthiness over our 30 years of testing. The new Blazer did very, very well. All of the crash energy was absorbed up front where it should be, and that kept the occupant compartment intact. This occupant was going to walk out of this vehicle with very little risk of injury. This vehicle, on the other hand, had massive occupant compartment collapse. There's no room for the dummy's legs, and the instrument panel and the steering wheel came back so hard that it hit the dummy in the head, and it actually broke the head off the dummy in this crash test. Nowadays, nearly all vehicles perform like the 2026 model, where we can expect people to be able to walk out of that vehicle unharmed.